Dan on the chase, blocks him off the backboard. Oh, showtime. Oh, he slammed it down. Tina rises. Another three from Eula. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Everybody, we got a nice game ahead of us. We got the Fasman Skokie Yeshiva against the Katz Yeshiva High School Storm. This is the NCSY pregame show. NCSY inspiring the next generation of Jewish leaders for the past 70 years. Now, Elon, we've been playing a pretty good day of basketball. Just had an incredible game between DRS and Hebrew Academy of Montreal, where we saw Joe Aaron hit a tremendous three-point shot at the end of the first overtime period, giving DRS the tie going into the second overtime period. DRS ended up winning that game, and they will be playing North Shore in the Tier 2 championship tomorrow. But let me ask you a question, Elon. We're now past that game. We're on to this game. What do we look in both these teams between Fasman Skokie Yeshiva and the Katz Yeshiva High School Storm?
So it's going to be a really fast-paced matchup. A lot of these guys like to move in transition, and as we saw from TABC Fasman game, it kind of hurt them in the very beginning. They got to be able to move fast, but also calm and collectively in order to pull out the win. Whoever is more controlled in the speed game, I think will win the game.
Yeah, and Fasman Skokie Yeshiva wearing their white uniforms, Katz Yeshiva High School wearing their coined orange uniforms. We've just been given these starting lineups by our very own Yosef Silver. Starting for the Fasman Skokie Yeshiva, number 3, Gav Castriota, a senior. Number 11, Adir Amster, again, a senior guard. Chaim Zatz, number 23, a junior guard. Ezra Schwartz, a 6'1" senior center. Number 24, number 32, Elon Brand, a 6'1" forward who's also a senior. They are coached by Sid Singer. And for the Katz Yeshiva High School Storm, number 1, Elon Atias, a junior guard. Chaim Elimakis, a 5'10" senior guard. Number 21, Nir Ovaknin. Number 22, Nathaniel Hoffman. And number 33, Noah Seplowitz. The Katz Yeshiva High School Storm are coached by Coach Eli Baratz. And as tip-off is won by the Katz Yeshiva High School Storm. Hoffman with the ball, gets it off to Seplowitz. Trying to do something on Adir Amster. Passes it to the wing, to the corner. That's Atias for 3, won't go. Rebounded by Castriota of Fasman.
Really nice look by Atias there. Really clean corner look and nice shot all around.
Fasman with the ball. Amster can't connect on the pass. Stolen by El Makis. That's a 3 for Katz. Won't go. Rebounded by Amster. Amster dancing around. Loses the ball. And that will be Katz basketball.
More of that fast-paced game. Again, whoever's going to be more calm, collective, and have control over the ball. Oh, we have a whistle on the court.
And as we mentioned the starting lineups just a moment ago, the starting lineups are sponsored by the Yeshiva University Office of Admissions. As you start your college journey, make sure you visit us online to check out all the great events and opportunities we have for YU students. Katz to inbound the ball. Atias with it. Hoffman going up. Partially blocked. Zatz ends up with it.
Really nice box out by Elon Brand.
Amster, corner, 3, connects. Amster, dangerous from the corner, connects on his first 3 of the game. First points of the game for either side. Fasman Yeshiva up 3. Katz basketball. Amaki's dancing around on the top of the perimeter. Dishes it inside. Atias can't connect. Rebounded and cleaned up pretty easily by Noah Seplowitz, the sophomore.
We saw Fasman struggle in the game against TABC with their bouncing out. Let's see if they got a little bit better at that with getting the defensive boards, because that killed them in their Tier 1 qualifier game.
What a pass inside to Nathaniel Hoffman, the senior forward, who puts it in for 2, giving Fasman a 5-2 lead. Katz coming up with an answer. Hoffman with the ball. Gets it to Ovaknin. Going up for the layup. Can't connect over there. Now Fasman. Full court pass to Amster in the corner. Thought about it for a second, but will give it off. Schwartz with it, trying to do something. Pass is stolen by Elmakis. Going up for the layup. Won't go. The putback also won't go by Seplowitz.
Seplowitz got up. He almost dunked that.
Castriota dribbling in, loses the ball. Katz getting it back to Seplowitz in transition, going up for the layup. That time good. Noah Seplowitz bringing the ball to the basket, cutting the lead to 1.
Really great hustle by Noah Seplowitz there.
As that pass is tipped by Seplowitz, Katz with the ball. Here's Elmakis. Seplowitz in the corner for 3. Too much. Rebound by Castriota. Castriota now with it to Amster in the corner. Going baseline, the pull-up jumper, too strong. Rebounded by Elon Brand of Fasman. And Schwartz connects on the mid-range jumper. We now have 7-4, Fasman Yeshiva High School with just about 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Talk about Elon Brand. He's been killing it with the board so far, getting a lot of rebounds, helping his team out.
Yeah, and right on cue, Fasman gets the steal. That's Amster picking it. Amster now in the corner for his second 3. Off front iron, rebounded by Zatz. Trying to put it back up, won't go. The ball is loose, goes out of bounds, but Fasman Skokie Yeshiva will maintain possession. Fasman trying to inbound it. Knocks it off Katz. We'll do it again. Amster on the other corner. His third 3 of the game. Won't go. Rebounded by Brand. Now Katz with it. Moving the pace a little bit quicker now. Seplowitz. Out to Atias. Can't connect. And we got a foul.
Really good box out. It seems they got much better at the boards with Elon Brand, and their box out right there, as you can see over the back. Really great play by Fasman Skokie.
And that foul on Nathaniel Hoffman. Now Elon Harris and Jacob Chick checking in for the first time for the Katz Yeshiva High School. Fasman. Schwartz in the corner. Careless pass, but gotten back by Zatz. Now Brand down low. Can't connect on that layup. Seplowitz running the floor. Throws it out of bounds. We'll do it again. Fasman ball.
A lot of fast-paced turnovers in this game so far. Again with Katz, they got to calm down and think about scoring the point, not the very quick bucket. It hasn't really worked out for them so far.
100%. Not the cleanest game, but plenty of time as we now on cue get a quick foul by Jacob Chick. Katz's second of the quarter. Jacob's first. As Amster is set to inbound, we will now be getting a sub. Junior guard number 3, Abi Kalblum, will enter for the Katz Yeshiva High School Storm. Zatz with it on the perimeter, swings it, and right on cue, Kalblum with the steal, up for the layup, and that's good.
Very great read by Kalblum, and a really great execute on the layup too.
Zatz now with it to Castriota. Castriota dribbling through. Back to Zatz, top of the key. And that'll be another foul on Jacob Chick, his second, Katz's third of the quarter.
I really love the defense Cal Bloom's showing at the top. He's showing to be a really big menace to the Fasman Skokie basketball team so far.
That's for sure. And as this game develops, look at him. He's got 2 fouls. He's got to be a little bit careful as Amster fires a 3, won't go. That's rebounded by Zatz. Back out to Castriota. His 3-pointer also won't go. Rebounded by Katz. That's Elmakis all the way up to Harris. And he connects on the full court layup.
That's some really great transition. That's what I was talking about before. Whoever can control the fast-paced transition game is going to have a lot of success in this basketball game.
And as we have a 30-second timeout, we will head to commercial for just a few quick seconds. Tune in. Don't go anywhere.
The Jewish life and Ruach at Camp Seneca are top-notch.
There's nothing like the Shabbos we have here filled with Zmiros and Ebbing and a gorgeous Havdalah.
Davening every day, chinuch classes.
Deep, meaningful conversations with just amazing kids and beautiful relationships here.
At Camp Seneca Lake, you'll grow over your summer.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Max Stern Athletic Center, where we have the Katz Yeshiva High School Storm with a 1-point lead over the Fasman Skokie Yeshiva High School with just over 1.5 minutes to go in the first period. And before we get back to the gameplay, we'd like to thank Lake Como for their generous sponsorship to Max Live. Come to Como Pizza for some great pizza, pasta, salads, and even awesome breakfast options. We'll be streaming the games in store, making it a great place to watch the games while you eat. We'd like to thank Lake Como, and the food's pretty good.
Really great pizza.
Highly recommend.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty hungry. Could go for some right now.
Our bagel. Oh.
And as Amster checks the ball into Zatz. Amster now in the corner. Cross court pass to Castriota, who gets it to the corner for Schwartz. Back up top to Zatz. To Brand, down low. Out to Amster. Another cross court pass, this time stolen by Elmakis. Bodies flying to get that ball. Refs call Katz basketball.
I really love the hustle by both teams, but they got to slow down. They're throwing too many reckless passes on both sides of the ball, and they're just giving so many opportunities to each other to just get a really easy fast break.
Unfortunately, looks like a minor injury on Katz's side. Not exactly sure what happened there or who the injury is of, but both teams in the huddle would like to wish a quick and speedy refuah shalema to, as it looks, Chaim Elmakis. Does not look to be too serious as he gets up. Now sitting down at the bench.
Great recovery. This seems fine.
Looks as if he should be able to walk it off.
Yeah. He'll be back.
Want to receive Sarachek news and updates and get close game alerts? Join our WhatsApp group. The link is in the description of this YouTube video. Jacob Chick with the ball. Passing it to Harris. Kalblum with it. Back up to Harris, dribbling in. Ovakna now with it. Back to Kalblum. Great pass on the baseline. Ovaknin for 3, won't go. Rebounded by Chick, back out to Ovaknin, to Kalblum for 3. That's good. Kalblum connects on a 3, giving Katz a bigger lead.
There's really some really great ball movement by Katz, and here they are on the transition again. They love those.
Kalblum now going up, can't connect. Castriota with the rebound, running the floor. Going coast to coast. Can't connect on that layup. Ovaknin with the rebound. Katz now on the push. Passes it out. Kalblum ends up with it in the corner for 3. That's just short. Zev Kompel, as the clock expires, can't connect. And that is the end of the first quarter. Thank you for watching the first quarter. We will now head to a commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We will be back with more Sarachek basketball after these messages.
For many decades, NCSY has provided the best summer ever for thousands of teenagers who have joined to take part in all of the great things the land of Israel has to offer. This summer will undoubtedly be the best summer ever, but also the most meaningful summer ever, as we join hands with our brothers and sisters in Israel in rebuilding and making Israel as great as it will be for all of us. These are most uncertain times, without a doubt. We do not know everything that tomorrow will bring. We are still mourning all that we saw yesterday and over the past few weeks and months. But of a few things we can be certain. We can be certain that Israel will rise again. We can be certain that now, more than ever, is the time to come to Israel and to join in the process of the building of this glorious state. Come join us this summer, now more than ever.
Welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center, where we've been seeing a lot of great basketball today, including this game. Katz over Fasman by 3, entering the second quarter. It's been a pretty fast-paced quarter so far. Elon, tell me your thoughts about what we've been seeing so far. A lot of missed threes, but many different opportunities on both sides. What do you think?
Yeah, there have been a lot of different mistakes made on both sides of the ball, whether it comes to their hyper thinking and just trying to rush a play. On that last play by Katz, there was a lot composure, and that's why they dominated, and that's why they got the open three from Kalblum.
Right on cue. Jordan Kogan comes up with the steal. A missed shot ends up in the hands of Elon Brand. Now number 10, Ari Lefton with the ball. Amster over to Kompel. Passes inside, stolen by Kogan to Kalblum in transition. Puts the ball up. Ref blows off the shot. Foul on the ground.
Fasman and Katz, they gotta be careful. I want to see them walking down a little bit at all this game. They've been sprinting from coast to coast, and that's why they keep on getting those turnovers, steals, and missed opportunities.
Definitely a fast-paced game today, as Kalblum has it. Gets it to Kiefer in the corner. Back to Kalblum. That's Davidson for 3, and Davidson connects. Katz now up, doubling the Fasman Yeshiva. 7 points. Katz now with 14 points. Azatz, another careless pass. Kogan with it, coast to coast to Kalblum in the corner. Plenty of time for 3. That's good. A 3-point shooting clinic for the Katz Yeshiva High School, looking like a certain Rebbe in their school, Rabbi Akiva Wolk in his high school playing days. Katz is absolutely on fire.
Some really great ball movement there, a lot of patience, and they're reaping the rewards right now because Fasman's freaking out. They got to calm down. Katz have very leveled heads, and that's why they're dominating right now.
Yeah, and we were talking to Coach Eli Baratz before the game, and he said that they're going to have to come out slinging. They're going to have to come out with a fire. Unlike previous games, obviously not the place that they expected to be in, but now they have a game against Fasman. They want to make the most of their opportunity. They want to keep doing the best that they can. And in terms of Fasman, I agree with you, Elon. They really have to start slowing the game down and forcing Katz to play at their pace.
Yeah, talk about Abi Kalblum, bro. Right off the bench, knocking down threes. He's been a big part of that Katz Yeshiva offensive ball so far. A lot of the shots that have been made have been passes or shots by him. What a way to come off the bench and make your presence felt.
Yeah, and in just a few minutes, we're going to be showing the Camp Step It Up halftime show. Don't go anywhere. It's a show that you don't want to miss. Zatz with it. Kalblum on him. Gets it to Lefton. Back to Zatz. Sees Brand. Gets it to Lefton. 17 on the shot clock. Zatz with it. Another pass deflection by Katz. Kiefer now with it, going in transition, puts it up, too strong. Rebound by Ovaknin. In the corner is Kogan. We have a foul on Katz. That'll be on Nero Vachnin. His first. Team's first. Fasman Yeshiva High School ball. And we like to thank Chopsticks for being a proud Max Live sponsor. For the best Chinese food in Teaneck, you've got to go to Chopsticks. Head to chopsticksusa.com to order online, and the link is in the description of this video.
Really great hustle by Nir Ovinikin to get that offensive rebound. But fortunately, the foul costed his team the ball. Yeah. Shot.
And now Amster at the free throw line. He connects. Fasman now down 9 as it stands with just above 6 minutes to go before halftime. And like we said before, don't forget, Camp Step It Up halftime show coming up. Don't go anywhere.
See Fasman, just swing the ball. Swing the ball. That's all you got to do. Don't just swing. Top of the keys open.
Zotz with it to Lefton. To Amster in the corner. Driving in. Briefly loses it. That ball is out of bounds. Going to be Katz basketball. Different ref blew the whistle. Not sure what the call is. Once we're made aware, we can let you know.
I think they were trying to sub.
Seems like you were right, Elon. We have a sub. Ezra Schwartz coming in for Fasman. Jake Davidson in for the Katz Yeshiva High School Storm. Kiefer set to inbound. Gets it in to Dovid Shebovitz. Amster, pull-up jumper on the baseline. That's good.
Really well executed full court press. It could not have gone any better, and it's going still going well.
They're doing great. Lefton passes it. Looked like a shot initially. Ends up being a pass to Amster, who buries the shot. Davidson now with it. Fasman is doing a tremendous job in this press, putting pressure on Katz, forcing turnovers, making those turnovers go into points.
Really well executed full court press. You know, those two possessions are really great to have. And talk about Adir Amster, those 4 points right there. Really, really great hustle. Really great player.
Adir Amster's older brother, Naftali Amster, a good chavrusa of mine in Yeshiva. He was on the court with me a bunch of times. Definitely reined in the buckets. Adir Amster, like him in that category.
Family genetics.
100%.
It's the Katz. I hope they just swing the ball. Maybe set some screens. We haven't seen Katz really do that so far this game. Same with Fasman. Set some screens. Get something open. You don't got to just swing.
And we apologize for the technical difficulty of the clock. Seems like the ref wanted to change the shot clock from 35 to 30. Kogan with it. Driving baseline. Throws it out of bounds. Yeshiva basketball. Fasman now down 5 with 5.5 to go in the first half. Zotz with it. Defended by Resnick. Zotz to Amster in the corner for 3. Just short on that one. Davidson now with it. One man to beat. Puts up the layup, and it's good.
Really great fast transition by Katz right there, by Jake Davidson. Really great hustle, really great clean layup.
And now Katz putting on some pressure of their own as Yeshiva throws the ball away. Kogan with it now. Driving over Lefton, puts up the shot, can't go. Rebound Lefton, and he'll be set to push. Amster in the corner for 3. Can't connect that time. Rebound by Hoffman of Katz. Katz pushing now. Amster gets the steal. Seems like both teams are trading steals as now Davidson comes up with one.
Slow down, slow down. They gotta breathe.
Lefton now with it. Excuse me, Schwartz with it. We got an offensive foul on Ezra Schwartz. Ami Kiefer hits the deck, and we got some subs for Katz. Number 1, Ilan Atias back in, as is Noah Seplowitz. Seplowitz all the way up to Davidson, breaks the press effortlessly. Davidson now with it, dancing on the perimeter. He's fouled.
Really great pass. One pass broke like the whole press. It was very, very beautiful bounce pass.
For behind-the-scenes pictures and content you won't find anywhere else, be sure to follow @MaxLive on Instagram and Twitter. That's the @ MACSLIVE. Seplowitz with it. Gets it off to Resnick. Resnick now, Castriota on him, passes it out to Davidson. Dribbles through, out to the corner. That's Chick. Pull-up jumper. Won't go, rebounded by Schwartz.
I like the shot there. Right idea. Try to cause chaos in Fasman's 3-2 defense.
Castriota. Zotz with it now. Gets it in. Castriota. Can't get it. That's taken by Katz. Katz gives it right back to Skokie. Zotz with it. Castriota. Back to Zotz. To Schwartz. Castriota in the corner. Won't go. Hits the wire. And that'll be Katz basketball.
Some really calm ball movement by Fasman. Looked a lot nicer. Got a much cleaner look. You know, it may have not gone in, but it was still much smarter basketball.
Yeah, now as Katz is set to inbound with 3:23 left to go in the second quarter. Elon Brand checks back in for Skokie. Elon Harris is swarmed by the Skokie Yeshiva defense. Foul is called.
Oh, another beautiful inbound. What a beautiful pass. Just one pass broke the entire press. It was extremely beautiful.
And now Resnick with it at the block. To Chick. In the corner, dancing around. Back to Resnick. Back to Chick. In the corner. Thinks about it. Does not take the shot. Resnick up top. Can't go. Gets his own rebound. Takes a dribble. Puts it back up and is fouled.
Great job by Jonah Resnick to stay in the play. You know, even though he missed the layup, he's still getting some nice free throws out of it.
For sure. Now Resnick at the line for two. Can't connect at the first. We would like to thank all of our sponsors. If you would like to become a Max Live sponsor, email us at yumaxlive@gmail.com or DM us on Instagram or Twitter. Resnick connects on the second. Castriota to Zatz, trying to break the press. Brand setting a screen. Castriota now with it. Throws it away. Katz basketball.
Really great swarm by Katz there. Fasman's got to set some screens, get some of their big men like Elon Brand back in there. In the very beginning, he's setting some screens, getting his teams open, but they seem to stop doing that.
And now Amster checking back in, hoping to bring a spark to this Fasman team that they so desperately need. Down 8 with 2.5 to go in the first half. Resnick with it. Dribbling through. Loses it. Chick can't connect. Ezra Schwartz for three. Won't go. That's rebounded by Brand. Brand to Zatz. To Amster in the corner for three. That's good. Adir Amster making an instant impact coming off the bench. And now Chick with it in transition. Puts up the layup. That's good. Chicka, chicka, boom, boom. There he goes.
Chicka, chicka, boom, boom. Gonna get that on a t-shirt.
Amster in the corner to Zatz. Back to Amster in the corner. We'll do it again. Amster once again gets the double bang by Mike Breen. It is now a 4-point game.
Keep feeding it to Amster. Kid's hitting everything.
Chick now for three. Can't answer. Zotz with the rebound. To Brand. Picked up by Schwartz. Puts in the layup, 2-point game. Fasman on a run of their own, coming back from down 8. Resnick takes it. He's got one man to beat. That's Schwartz. Passes it to Chick. Can't connect on the layup. Rebound by Schwartz.
You don't even get to talk about what happened last play. The transitions are so fast.
Zotz for 3 won't go. That's a rebound by Elon Harris. Now Harris taking it up the floor. Harris gets it off to Resnick. To Chick in the corner. Dribbling baseline. That'll be a foul on Ezra Schwartz. And as Fasman is in the bonus, we will be heading to free throws. Chick at the line to shoot 2. With the opportunity to extend the lead to 4. Just 44 and a half clicks on the clock for this second half. Don't go anywhere. We will be streaming the Camp Step It Up halftime show as Chick can't connect on the first. Chick for a second, hits that one. Sub coming in, that's Calbloom.
See, this Calbloom defense has been a menace to Fasman.
Brand with it to Schwartz for 3. Schwartz connects on the 3. Fasman's been amazing so far from beyond the arc. We have a tie ball game. Atias with it to Harris. To Resnick, dribbling in, gets it back to Atias in the corner. Dancing around the perimeter, going in on Schwartz. Can't connect on the layup. Rebound by Zatz. Skokie with the opportunity to hold for one if they want it. Altschul to Schwartz. For 3, puts it up. Won't go. Katz, 2 seconds. Dancing, puts it up. Good if it goes, won't go. And with that, don't go anywhere. We will start up with the Camp Step It Up halftime show in about 2 seconds.
My name is Yogev Verdugo, founder and camp director of Step It Up, a sleepaway basketball camp located in upstate New York, founded on the premise that the game of basketball is overplayed and undertaught. Game IQ. Knowledge is power. Our players understand the game, understand how to bring the ball up court, initiate offense, understand how to pick apart man-to-man defense, how to operate against the zone defense, play low-high, high-low, ball reversals, driving and kicking in order to get a higher percentage shot, using zero dribble offense, drive fakes, pass fakes, and shot fakes to get the defense to commit. Of course, on the defensive side of the ball, to impact the ball both on the ball, off the ball, understand how to manage a team on the court and off, and much, much more. We believe that knowledge is power, and we aim to equip every single one of our players with a keen understanding of the game. Basketball fitness. If you're in great shape, your skills and game knowledge can come to life. Everything from speed, strength, quickness, agility, flexibility, balance, breath work, conditioning, the entire body. Nutrition, what we feed our bodies with. Our players understand that on-court success goes hand in hand with the foods that we put into our bodies. Our players understand the value of proteins, carbohydrates, both simple and complex, vegetables, colorful plates, proper hydration. Regardless of how much knowledge or how much of an advanced skill set our players have, they understand that without proper nutrition, it will be very hard to succeed on the court. Our mentality and philosophy go hand in hand. While we try to develop a player who can impose his or her will on their opponent, at the same time, we want our players to be with a calm mind and a center. Working very hard is a spiritual experience. In order to get good in basketball, you have to trust the process. You have to understand that some days, some week, some months, and even some years over a career will be hard. If you can stay the course and trust your skills, trust the work you've put in the long run, you'll succeed. Our players understand this, and they have a trust in their work and a trust in a process that allows them to enjoy the journey. I think a huge part of development is also knowing when to take a step back. You know, sometimes when we're chasing dreams and chasing goals and working towards something, we get so consumed and even obsessed with it. Sometimes you're having a bad day, put the ball down, jump in the pool, go watch a movie, hang out with friends, take a nap. If you're going to chase big goals, be patient with yourself. Self-compassion, self-love, live in gratitude, trust the process. More than anything, enjoy the process. This is basketball. You chose it because you love it, love the game, and the game will love you back. Honor the game, and the game will honor you back. Respect the game, and this game will give you more than you've ever imagined.
I really love the intensity that's applied to everyone, kids from 2nd grade to 12th grade, that I really don't think you can find anywhere else, where the coaches will genuinely push you and they genuinely want you to get better, and that's something that's really special here.
So I saw the schedule and I was just like, wow, like this is perfect. Like people here get up early, they're passionate. Nobody comes to a camp and gets up at 7 a.m. if they don't want to be there and get better. Also just seeing that I could be around people that related to me mentally, that are the same, and also I can connect with culturally, was important for me.
This year now, coming at the beginning, for my 3rd year, I think it's the socializing part is a lot easier because there's so many girls, but the basketball part is also really good. The girls are very good, so it's fun playing with them, and overall it's just very fun. And it's not only basketball, it's also just like regular life skills that Yosef teaches every day, which is very helpful for when I go back.
Yeah, I think that the routine of the camp is really important, because the way that we have 5 hours of basketball or 6 hours of basketball every day, or having a very specific schedule kind of helps with the routine and really getting more disciplined also.
My favorite thing at camp is to have all these kids that give me motivation to push myself, to wake up early in the morning and work hard every time I get to the court. I just love having everyone around me love basketball and want to work hard. Makes me want to work hard myself and pushes me.
This is more than basketball. We are teaching them how to be responsible. What does it mean to be in collective sport? What does it mean to share? Not just practicing, they're getting really good and nice coaches, nice people, counselors. I think it's just a great experience, and I would like that when I was a kid in Serbia that we had something like this, but it just didn't exist in Serbia, and the conditions they are getting at this campus, and how many gyms we are having, and pool, and lake, and football courts, it is really amazing.
I think I learned a lot about the Step It Up clock, and how to shot fake and get away from your defender, doing a spin without traveling. And it's just really cool because I can't wait to come back home and show it off to my friends, and they'll be how did you get all these new skills? And I was yeah, I went to this camp and I got really good at it.
Welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center, where we have a tie ball game between Katz Yeshiva High School and the Fasman Yeshiva. We have been having a pretty close game so far, back and forth. Many turnovers, a bunch of quick threes, but overall, it's been a pretty good game. And our halftime show is brought to you by Camp Step It Up, located in upstate New York with busing provided to and from camp. Camp Step It Up was founded by Yosef Verdugo, a former D1 college basketball player. It is the most proven Shomer Shabbos basketball camp in the world, featuring 26 current Sarachek players and over 400 past Sarachek players, as well as YU and Stern College stars over the past 12 years. There are programs for boys and girls grades 3 through 12, including a 6-week option in the U.S. and a 1-week option in Israel. There are 3 minyanim per day, learning groups, and a camp rabbi. Past campers include many Yeshiva League MVPs, over 70 college players, dozens of professional and National League players, a EuroLeague Rookie of the Year, and an NBA draft pick. For more information, email office@campstepitup.com, call 888-600-0908, or visit timetostepitup.com. That is TIMETOSTEPITUP.com. Now, Elon, we've had a pretty good game so far. A lot of people watching. I'd like to shout out quickly those watching in Florida on the Katz Yeshiva High School, hearing that the Lanners are throwing a little bit of a watch party. I'm sure that they're enjoying this game so far. And also in Chicago, a good friend of mine, Zevi Abrams, he's been doing great. He said that they have a pretty good Chicago watch party. Now, Elon, overall, what do you think so far?
I think that Fasman starts to get really hot with Adir Amster. He's been lethal in that corner. He's hit a lot of those three-pointers, and because of that, he's taken some of Katz's defense off from the center, which has led to players like Elon Brand to dominate in the paint. And on Katz's side, they've been moving the ball around, and they've controlled it a lot more on their transitions, which allowed them to take the lead originally.
Yeah, now looking back on the first half, how do we ensure that we play a more clean offense, make sure that we're not throwing the ball away on either side, and just generally making sure that we slow the game down to increase production?
Well, I have not seen a lot of screens, whether it's on-ball or off-ball screens, to get people open on either team. And also comes down to boxing out. If you want to get cleaner looks and cleaner threes, get your guy, Adir Amster. He's been so hot. Or Abi Kalbloom. They've both been really hot on both ends of the ball. Maybe get them some screens on or off ball. Get them open. Get them clean looks. It slows down the game. And when you're getting good looks from your hot shooters, it allows you to breathe and relax because you know that they're probably going to make that shot.
Yeah, and make sure not to get confused. Although we just showed the MTA Lions warming up for their game, which will be happening next against the Mesivta Mustangs, we are still up to the second half of this tie ball game of a thriller between Fasman Yeshiva High School and Katz Yeshiva High School. The battle of the Yeshiva versus the Yeshiva. And before we start up, we'd like to thank Dougie's for being a proud Max Live sponsor for the best barbecue and grill in Teaneck. Make your way to Dougie's. Go to Dougie'sBBQ.com to order, and the link is in the description of this video. All Sarachek games which are played at Yeshiva University will be broadcasted on MaxLive.com and the Max Live YouTube channel. Subscribe to Max Live on YouTube and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single Sarachek broadcast. That is extremely important for tomorrow, as we will be showing the Tier 1 Championship, which will include TABC and Magen David Yeshiva, and the Tier 2 Championship, which will include the DRS Wildcats along with the North Shore Lions. And Fasman gets ready to bring the ball in. Zatz gets it down to Brand at the box, and he travels. Katz will end up with it. 11 seconds off the clock on that campaign.
Fasman's got to watch those turnovers too. Katz has over 15 turnovers, steals from Fasman this game. So They really got to be careful with letting the ball up.
Katz for three. Can't connect there. Rebound by Brand. Taking it up himself. Now dumps it off to Zatz. Amster, pull-up jumper. Won't go. Rebound by Elmakis. Good to see him back in the game after sustaining a very minor injury earlier on. Ovaknin, back out to Elmakis. Driving in, puts it up. Won't go. We got a blocking foul. I believe that's on number 3, Gav Castriota.
Really great pump fake by Chaim Makis to get the drive in and the and one. Or not and one, but shooting foul.
And now some time being wasted off the clock as Elmakis gets set to shoot 2. Elmakis can't connect on the first. Still a tie ball game with just about a minute gone by in the third quarter. We are tied at 23. Elmakis at the line for his second shot. Wearing some pretty nice pink sneakers. Can't connect on either. Schwartz with the rebound. Castriota running. Passing it out to Schwartz. He'll take a three. Wide right. Rebound by Ovaknin. Now Sepowitz pushing. Puts it up. That's a blocking foul and one. Noah Sepowitz puts the ball in the basket and will go to the line to have a chance to complete the three-point play.
But he's been having a really great game on those layups, especially on the fast breaks. Really good at finishing those one-on-ones. If you let him have those one-on-ones, he's going to finish. He's going to start putting a bunch of points up on the board.
Sepowitz connects on the three-point play. Katz now up by 3. Castriota to inbound. Gets it into Zatz. Back to Castriota, bringing it up himself. Gets by 2 guys dribbling through. Dumps it to Zatz. Zatz to Amster. Amster, the hot hand, has been shooting the ball pretty well today. Guarded by Elmakis. Going around, Castriota with it now. To Zatz, going up for the layup. That's good. Impressive effort by Zatz, by Chaim Zatz to put in that layup. Now Katz, Sepowitz with it. Top of the key, dribbling it around. Atias with it. Throws it away. Fasman basketball.
Really got to look where you're passing on both teams. Fasman also almost had a really bad turnover before, but a really, really great finish by Chaim Zatz on that remarkable layup.
Fasman to inbound. Zatz to Amster in the corner. Dribbling in. He's fouled. That'll be on number 22, Nathaniel Hoffman.
I really love
his second.
I really love that screen by Elon Brand to get Chaim Zatz down the court and a nice clean look to Adir Amster if he wanted to pull it. Really opened up the court for his team.
Schwartz now with it. Atias pulls the ball away. Taking it down for the Cats. Storm. Pull-up jumper. Won't go. Rebound Yeshiva. That's number 13, Zev Kampel. Amster for 3. That's good. Amster shooting the ball pretty well from the perimeter today. As Fasman takes a 2-point lead. Sepowitz with it, going to the basket. That'll be a charge. Foul on Noah Sepowitz. Great effort by Zev Kampel over there to get in front and take away the basket.
Adir Amster, he's been having such a great game so far. Really knocking those 3 down and really great charge to get the ball turned over.
Zatz with it. Gets it off to Kampel. Calling out a play. Top of the key. Amster. Deep 3. Seems like that's the only 3 that Amster can miss today. Kalblum with it now. Amster blocks it off the backboard. Ovaknin back up. That's a blocking foul on Kampel, which will send Ovaknin to the line.
Talk about a block by Adir Amster getting up on the backboard, chasing him down. Oh my goodness. Really great hustle.
Adir Amster coming off this season off of a torn ACL, having a real good bounce back season, leading the Fasman Yeshiva. As Ovaknin connects on the free throw. Fasman with it, 5 minutes to go in the third. Crowd wanted to travel there. Zatz with it, dribbling in, passes it to Brand. Gets it out to Schwartz. To Kampel. Zatz to Schwartz. Thinks about it, won't go, dribbles it in, and we got another foul.
Really nice pump fake by Schwartz there to get the nice drive in, and really great ball movement by Fasman.
Come to Golan Heights for the best authentic Israeli food and more. Located just steps away on campus, shawarma, schnitzel, poppers, to name a few of Golan Heights' delicious items. As Schwartz connects on the first free throw, Jake Davidson will now check in, replacing junior Ilana Tias. Schwartz at the line. Second shot is good. Fasman regains the lead by 1 with a 30-29 score. Katz, Euros, can't connect on the layup. Schwartz with the rebound. Zotz back with it. To Amster in the corner. He's been hot, and he connects again.
Just got to get Amster open. He's going to make Katz have a really bad day.
Now Kiefer gets it to Harris, dribbling in. The floater won't go, rebounded by Schwartz. Zotz throws it all full court to Amster, who lays it in. Adir Amster on a 5-0 run by himself. Timeout. We got a full timeout. That's by Katz, and we will send to commercial and be back in just a few seconds.
This is a message from Rabbi Doron Perez to all of you at the Sarachek Yeshiva University basketball tournament. And you know, I'm the head of World Mizrahi, and we're affiliated to Yeshiva University and love all the work Yeshiva University does. And we have this affiliation on something called the Orthodox Israel Coalition for the future of the World Zionist movement. You can also vote. Just like in the basketball court, you give 110% to everything. And the person gives the most prevails. So too in this election. You can just go outside, and we've got a table there outside the gym, and vote for the Orthodox Israel Coalition Mizrahi, which you're all part of. And let's see how it goes. Something like this. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Back to the Max Stern Athletic Center, where we have a 6-point lead by Fasman Yeshiva High School over Katz Yeshiva. The score is 35-29 with just 4 minutes remaining. We'd like to give a huge thank you to Lior Hode for his generous donation to Max Live in memory of Moish Kranzler Al Vasham. Moish was heavily involved in the Sarachek tournament when he worked in admissions. If you'd like to donate to Max Live and support the work that we do, visit maxlive.com/donate. Katz with it. Davidson passes it into Kiefer. Gets it to the corner. That's Kogan. Davidson now with it. That's stolen away by Brand. Kompol with it. Schwartz now. Schwartz gets it. Inside, that's Brand. Putting in a layup, extending the Fasman lead to 8 points.
What a phenomenal pass by Chaim Zotz. What a dot. Heavy
Kiefer
traffic.
with the great pass to Kogan, who puts in a layup of his own.
Maybe get Elon Brands to set a screen for Zotz, help him open up a play, or for Amster.
Amster's been dangerous so far. This time gets it to Schwartz. Dribbling in over 2 defenders, puts it up, and 1! Ezra Schwartz getting through 2 defenders, putting up a layup and 1. That'll be on Davidson, his first, and the team's 4th. Check with it going up. He puts in the layup to respond.
Really nice job. Get some points. Maybe limit the damage that Fasman's been doing to your defense before the end of the third quarter. Set a nice rhythm for the start of the fourth.
Kompol to Zotz. Back to Kompol. Gets it to Schwartz. Looking for Amster. Gets it to him. Dribbling in. Putting up the layup. Reversed and fouled. That'll be on number 4. Jordan Kogan will send Amster to the line for 2. And as that's the 5th team foul on Katz, Fasman will be shooting for the rest of the quarter. 2:38 to go. Fasman up 40-33.
On Fasman, send it to Ezra Schwartz or Elon Brand. Have them take it right in the paint, draw an easy foul, get some easy buckets on the board.
As Amster can't connect on the first. Usually a pretty good free throw shooter. Everybody has their times where they can't get there. He'll pick it up on the second one. Amster. Can't bury the second. Rebound by Brand. Gets it back to Amster. Another foul. Amster will go back to the line to shoot 2.
Maybe it needs to be a three-pointer, and he'll make it every time.
Yeah, he's definitely been shooting the ball pretty well from beyond the arc today.
Oh, yeah.
Amster connects on the first this time. Amster redeems himself at the line this time, going a perfect 2 for 2, extending the Fasman lead to 9. Full court press by Fasman. Kiefer gets it all the way to Ovaknin. Cowboom in the corner for 3. Won't go. Katz comes up with the rebound. To Chick at the top of the key, back to Cowboom. Stolen by Amster in the passing lane. Amster set to push. Gets it to number 34, just checked in. That's David Barnatan, who can't connect. Now Kogan with it. That's Chick for 3. He buries it. 42-36, Fasman lead with 2 minutes to go in the third. Fasman set to inbound.
Really great job by Jacob Chick. Slow down the ball game for Katz, get a nice bucket, level their heads a little.
Schwartz for 3, won't go. Kiefer with it, gets his rebound. Kiefer having a strong game off the bench. Kogan, pull-up jumper, can't connect. Amster now with it, gets his rebound. Amster slowing down the game.
Maybe get a screen for Zatz.
Gets it out to Barnatan. Briefly to Amster. Kiefer with good pressure. Gets the ball off of Amster. Kiefer set to inbound for Katz.
Excited to see what David Barnatan is going to do in this game. He was so impactful in the game against TABC. Really got in there and was able to get really physical. I'm excited to see what he'll do against Katz.
And now Elon Harris checking back into the game. Chick with it now. Chick driving in to Harris. His 3 won't go. Rebounded by Katz, also won't go. Brand stolen by Elmakis, who also just checked back into the game. Quick foul on Elmakis. Possession back to the Yeshiva.
I like the hustle, but you got to be careful, especially when your team's got more than 5 team fouls. Can't give the easy points.
100% agree with you, Elon. Can't be sending them to the line. Zatz on his first, connects. Zatz on the second. Buries it. Zatz a perfect 2 for 2 from the line. 44-36, just under a minute to go in the third. Harris to Kiefer. Kiefer, pass stolen by Amster. Amster filling the stat sheet today. Zatz to Amster. Looking to do something on the perimeter. Harris on him. To Zatz. Zatz now with it. Dancing on the perimeter. And Chick comes up with the steal. Nobody to beat. Passes it off to Harris. Puts up the layup. In and out. Won't go. Harris gets his own rebound. Is in the corner. Dribbles baseline to Kiefer. To Ovaknin for 3. Front iron. Rebounded by Amster. 10 seconds to go in the third. Fasman up by 8 with the ball. Zatz with it now. Gets it to Barnatan. To Schwartz at the block. Baseline. Blocked by Kiefer. And that ends the third quarter of our play. 44-36 in favor of Fasman. We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. Fasman maintains an 8-point lead over Katz Yeshiva High School. Sepowitz now with the ball at the wing. Gets it to Ovakman. Ref blows the whistle. Seems like the shot clock didn't go off. We've had a few issues with the shot clock today. Seems like we'll just do it again. Ref signaling to take off 7 seconds off of the shot clock. Excuse me, 6 seconds. Shot clock is now at 29. Atias with it. Sepowitz for Katz. Top of the key. Gets it to Omakis. That's a deep three for Omakis. Can't connect. Out of bounds. And Fasman Yeshiva ball.
Really, if you're Katz, you gotta think a lot more about what you're gonna do. You can't have those cross-court passes, and you gotta set some screens for your guys. Have some backdoor cuts. You'll get some really easy buckets, but you also have to slow down and stay cool.
For sure, this game is definitely going at a pretty quick pace. Not many whistles blown, and definitely a lot of turnovers and fast break points. Right on key, Brand to Amster for 3. Can't connect. Gets his own rebound. Dribbles in. Gets it to Zatz. With a fresh 35. Zatz now with it. Gets it to Brand at the high post. He falls down. Zatz. To Schwartz. Back to Brand. At the free throw line. Won't go. Rebound by Atias.
It didn't go in, but that was some really great ball movement and some really great hustling by Amster to keep that play alive.
I agree with you, Elon, and if Fasman continues to pass the ball like they just did there, they'd be in a pretty good spot. As Omakis misses the 3, rebounded by Schwartz. Zatz bringing it up for the Fasman Yeshiva. Going inside to Brand at the block. He's blocked by Atias. Now Sepowitz on the break. 1 man to beat. Puts it up, loses the ball midair. Fasman comes up with it. Amster at about half court gets fouled by Nathaniel Hoffman.
Some argument maybe.
Not sure what's going on. Ref called a foul on number 22. Seems like in a pretty untraditional way, the ref has sent Nathaniel Hoffman to the bench without calling a technical. Not exactly sure what happened.
Never seen that before.
Pretty new to me. Seems like we're not playing the regular game of basketball that we know. Now legal subs for Fasman. Number 10, Ari Lefton coming in. And immediately left him with the ball. Gets it to Schwartz. Down low. Dribbling in. Nice spin. Puts it up. And that's good. Fasman extends their lead to 10 with 6 minutes to go in the fourth.
Talk about Ezra Schwartz. He's been really impactful on those fast breaks and in the paint.
Atias for 3 won't go. That's rebounded by Zatz. Zatz pushing the ball. Getting through 2 defenders. Putting up the layup. Won't go. Brand with a good effort to try and get that loose ball, although Elmakis comes up with it, puts it up, and the foul, blocking foul on number 13, Zev Kompel, which will send Elmakis to the line for 2.
Really like Elmakis' little maneuver he did there. Jumping Euro step. Almost went in, would have been really phenomenal.
And we have a timeout, a 30-second timeout by Katz. So we will take a break, and we will return after these messages.
Camp Seneca Lake, the premier Jewish sports camp in the tri-state area. We place a major emphasis not only on competitive sports within our campus walls, but also have our boys and girls participate in tournaments across many sports in all age groups against other camps. This season, we fielded 31 Wayne County teams, 9 tournament teams, that competed outside against other camps. These games are a highlight of our campers and our staff alike.
Welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center after that short break. Now, El Maki's at the line. Connects on the first. Cutting the lead by Fasman to 9. El Maki's now with the chance to cut it to 8.
Really hoping to see maybe some pressing by Katz. Put some pressure on Fasman. They didn't really have so much success against TABC from their Tier 1 qualifier. I'm really curious to see what Katz will do.
El Maki's connects on the second. We have an 8-point game. And don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for the Yachad postgame show happening right after the game ends. Ref again having an issue with the shot clock. Also stay tuned for the next game. The MTA Lions, number 11 seed, facing the Mesivta Mustangs, the number 16 seed. You can find the link to watch on MaxLive.com, the MaxLive YouTube page, or if you are so inclined, you can drive from wherever you are or fly from wherever you are and come to the Max Stern Athletic Center to watch that game live.
I'm going to fly in.
Totally should.
Yeah. See that game live.
Zatz inbounds to Schwartz. 3 guys on him, jump ball. Same way, Yeshiva basketball. Zatz to inbound. Gets it to Kompel. Kompel. Possibly double dribbled, but gets it into Schwartz, who can't connect on the layup. That ball is out of bounds, and it ends up with the Katz Yeshiva High School Storm. Fasman does not like the call. The refs are conversing, and they reverse the call. Possession returns to Skokie with the chance to put the lead back up to 10. Ref signaling for them to run the shot clock.
Really love that screen plays that they ran up. I really hope they run it outside of the inbound. Get Zatz open.
Amster inbounds. Gets it to Kompel. Zatz now with it. Finds Kompel. Dribbling in. Puts Lefton up for the travel. Ball going back to Katz Yeshiva High School.
What a great pass by Zev Kompel. Fasman really great at passing. Really great assists we've seen today.
That's definitely true. Harris. Katz can't connect on the layups. Gets a few rebounds, but Ezra Schwartz comes up with the last one. And now it's Lefton. Oh, blocked, but ref calls the foul on Jordan Kogan. And we hope Lefton is okay. We're going to give Lefton some space, and we're going to cut to commercial.
Hi, I'm Morel. I'm a lower girl division head. I have been at Camp Seneca Lake for 4 years now. I love all the fun activities and attractions we have for all the kids. We have ropes with a zip line. We have lake with boating and whippets to climb on. We have ATVing for the kids to drive with their friends and have fun. We have paintballing where they get to get their energy out on their friends and just have a good time.
Every night ends with a special night activity. The night activities range from paint dodgeball to shaving cream fight, cake wars, boy girls sing, and free run dress.
We hope to see you in Camp Seneca Lake 2025.
On that rebound, but the ball will be going to Katz. Once again, this is the game of the Yeshiva versus the Yeshiva. The Yeshiva ends up with a 9-point lead with 3.5 to go on the Yeshiva.
24 points.
Resnick gets it in, but that pass is deflected. Zot's now with it. Dribbling to number 44, Sroy Lebedinsky. Can't connect on that layup. Noah Sepowitz to number 4. That's Jordan Kogan putting in a shot of his own. Zotz to Amster in the corner for 3. He hits that one. Amster with ice in his veins, putting the lead back to 10 for the Fasman Yeshiva.
Amster's close to cracking 30. He's at 27 points right now.
Pretty impressive shooting night for Adir Amster. Sepowitz, top of the key. What will he do with it? Kogan for 3. Can't connect. Compo pulls down the rebound. Zotz on the perimeter. Amster now with it. Gets through, and we have a full timeout by the Fasman Yeshiva. And as they took a timeout, we will take a timeout and see you in just a few seconds.
Hi, this is Doron Perez, Rabbi Perez from World Mizrahi. And I'm speaking to you, every single one of you at Sarachek, Yeshiva University High School's basketball tournament. Give it everything you got on the court. And always the one who gives 110% makes the biggest difference. We at Mizrahi affiliated with Yeshiva University in something called the Orthodox Israel Coalition Mizrahi, a slate running for religious Zionist values in the World Zionist Congress. Every single one of you, 18 and above, can vote for the future of Jewish destiny. Go outside the gym, there's a table. Vote to impact our values, not only on the court, but in Israel.
Welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. Just to reiterate, Ari Lefton, who had a fall after a foul, was able to walk off on his own power, pumping up the crowd as he left. We're hoping the best for him, and we'll keep you updated as we see. He's getting checked out by the trainer. Looks to be smiling, and looks to be pretty okay. Not sure what his status for the rest of the game is, but we'll keep you updated. Zot's now with it to Kompel. Going through, heavily defended by Katz to Schwartz on the block. Pass is almost deflected. Zotz comes up with it. Zotz will take a three, and that's good. Katz trying to bring an answer. Here's Seplowitz. Can he do something? Pass is stolen by Kompel. Zotz now with it. 2 minutes to go. Fasman up 13.
If taking your time was so important, now is the most important for Fasman. Waste as much clock as possible and really kill this game and ice it.
And there's a foul on Katz. And we'd like to take this opportunity to thank everybody who worked this game on the Max Live side. Our executive director, Eitan Traurig, executive producer, Zevi Pancer, associate director, Jared Lazarus, associate producers, Yosef Silver and David Samson, director David Samson, camera operators Hannah Cooper-Smith, Ethan Burke, Kobe Nurani, Moshe Laub, tech ops, Avraham Gabay, and stats Peter Osen and Ben Lassery. Thank you, everybody. And a huge thank you to Elon Windenberg for our color commentator today.
Thank you so much.
Now Schwartz with it, top of the key. Amster. We've been saying his name a lot tonight. Amster dribbling baseline. Gets it up, and he's fouled. Foul will be on number 11, Jonah Resnick, his second. And Amster will be going to the line to shoot a pair.
What a night for Amster, almost having half of his team's points. Very close to cracking 30.
And Amster, known more as a shooter, definitely had his opportunity tonight. Raining in buckets as he hits the first from the free throw line. Number 42 from the Fasman Yeshiva, Iman Bereliani coming in. For number 24, Ezra Schwartz. Little bit of a senior for senior trade. Amster buries the second from the charity stripe. And we have a 15-point game in favor of Fasman. Kogan with it, going to the basket. Can't connect. Rebound by Bereliani. Zotz to Kompel. Deflected by Kiefer, taken away by Kiefer, and we have a foul on number 23 of Fasman, Chaim Zotz.
Yeah, you got to calm down if you're Fasman. Just dribble the ball up. You don't need to pass it to your point guard. Just waste as much time as possible and just end the game.
David Shebovitz goes in for the lay. Gets fouled and will be sent to the line. Foul is on Stroy Lebedinsky, his second. Team's fourth. David at the line. Connects on the first. David goes 2 for 2 from the line. And now Katz takes it. Zotz now to Lebedinsky. Up for the layup. That's good. Sroly Lebedinsky making the most of his opportunity. Bringing the lead back to 15 for the Fasman Yeshiva. As Jonah Resnick comes up. Foul on number 42, Iman Bereliani.
Really great play by Chaim Zotz on that press break, prevent his team from giving up an easy 2 points, and by throwing it down court for an easy layup.
And now Eliezer Herman set to check back in for the Fasman Skokie Yeshiva. He replaces Zev Kompel, who's had a pretty good game tonight, as well as number 34 set to check in. That's David Barnatan, along with number 32, Akiva Eisenberg, number 22, Naftali Valensky,
Too many men on the court.
Too many men on the court. Number 42, Iman Barigliani, briefly takes a breather. Amster stays in. Resnick's shot won't go. That's rebounded by Herman. Herman bringing it up through 2 defenders. Takes a break. Barnatan with it now. Gets it to Herman. 40 seconds on the clock. To Eisenberg, up for the layup, and he's fouled.
Really great way to power yourself in there for a really nice take. You get another 2 free throws.
As Eisenberg gets ready to shoot the free throws, as he buries the first, we'd like to remind everybody, don't go anywhere. Yachad postgame show coming up. After this game concludes, we will be airing the MTA against Mesivta Mustangs. Make sure you tune in for that. Barnatan can't connect on the second, goes 1 for 2 from the line. Number 4, Shoah Mizrahi. Excuse me, Mirzui gets it to Herman in the corner for 3. Hits the coin, 6th defender of the YU Max Stern Athletics Center. Katz basketball. Katz on the break with 20 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off. Number 11, Resnick, going up to the lab, coast to coast. Can't connect. Naftali Valensky with the rebound, trying to dribble through. Gets it all the way up to Barnatan, who shoots a 3, won't go. Rebounded by Mirzui. He won't put up a shot. And the Fasman Skokie Yeshiva defeats Katz Yeshiva High School by a score of 60-45. Don't go anywhere. We will be airing the Yachad postgame show in just a few minutes. For now, we will be sending to a short break.
We need you to vote OIC Mizrahi in the upcoming World Zionist Congress election.
What you can accomplish and what you can change is massive. Don't lose this opportunity.
Those who are interested in impacting what's happening in Israel today, this is your chance.
The decisions of the World Zionist Organization and Congress affect us in so many ways.
Our children, our education,
Aliyah, immigration, even campus life.
How much money will go to Jewish education in America and in Eretz Yisrael?
The lone soldiers, injured soldiers, the families.
Even though we are totally diverse, we one people, one family. We have to hold it together.
Let's make Torah stronger. Let's make Klal Yisrael stronger.
5 minutes, $5. Slate number 5. You can change the Jewish world only a few moments.
Athletic Center. We will send to our sideline reporter for the player of the game.
Run me through this game for you.
Two more games left in Sarachek. Wanted to come out, have a good time, share a chill court with my teammates one last time and just play basketball.
You and Chaim Zatz tonight, very phenomenal with breaking the Katz press and very dynamic on offense. What do you have to say about your teammate?
We've been putting work all season and he came up big when needed.
All right, thank you so much.
Once again, this was the Yachad postgame show.
All right, I'll send it back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Ilan. Once again, this was the Yachad postgame show. The Yeshiva, the Fasman Skokie Yeshiva High School has defeated Katz Yeshiva High School by a score of 60-45. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Make sure you tune in to the game starting in just about 6 minutes. MTA Lions will be taking on the Mesivta Mustangs. Have a great night, everybody.